This audio is brought to you by awakenwithsagar.com. Whenever a negative situation happens with you, it could be at workplace, it could be at home with someone, whenever you get annoyed about something, irritated about something, angry about something, when you end up in fighting with someone about something, just ask yourself one simple question. Did I meditate today? Did I do a self-talk today? Did I quieten my mind today? Did I build a positive or desired chain of thoughts? The answer will be no. Because that is the only reason why negative incidents or accidents, emotional accidents happen with you. When you meditate, that is when you do a self-talk, conscious, stable, cool, nice visualization, or when you quieten your mind, or when you just exist and listen to everything that's going on for some time. Meditation can be practiced using any one of these 4 methods that I just described. When you consciously do that, these emotional accidents do not occur at all. The universe protects you from those accidents. But how will you know that a truck was about to hit you, but it didn't? Isn't it? There is no way to confirm that. So, if you didn't have a negative incident today, if you did not come across a badly behaved person today, that is because you were in an elevated state. And it is your duty to keep yourself in an elevated state. It is a natural tendency, similar to gravity, to come down or come lower from a higher place. So this energy, unless worked upon, always comes to a lower level. Because that is the state that we are in today as a world, as collective consciousness. We tend to fall into these negative traps. Not just you and I, but everybody in the world. Unless you are doing something to keep yourself elevated. But if you just carry out temporary actions and feel nice in the moment, for example, doing an activity or listening to music, for example, that will just temporarily give you that kick or that spike. But that will come down with the same speed, because that is not meditation. Meditation helps you come back on track. Meditation channelizes your thoughts in the correct direction. Meditation confirms that you are going in the desired direction. That is meditation. So, unless and until you do that, you will not really be able to save yourself from the emotional accidents. So, just ask yourself one question whenever you come across negative incidents. Did I meditate today? The answer will be no. It is not possible that you meditate using the correct techniques in a correct manner and still come across these emotional accidents. If you do, you can still, of course, come out of them within a minute or two by just doing a very nice, powerful, focused, loving self-talk. But if you really want to prevent it altogether, the easiest way is to keep recharging yourself at least once every 8 or 12 hours. And all you need is 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, 10 minutes at the max to bring yourself back on track. You can do this while walking, while sitting down, go outside somewhere, go out of your house and do this. That would really help. That always helps. Get out of your house and take a little walk maybe. Do a little self-talk maybe. Think about something that is nice. Visualize something that you desire. Talk to yourself about how you are walking in the correct direction in life. Quieten your mind as much as you can. Enjoy everything. Appreciate everything consciously. Look at everything. Live in the moment. So that is where listening to music is not really helpful in life. Especially if you listen to music from Hindi movies, for example. that will not really help you in the long run. That does not help you in your spiritual growth. And by spiritual growth, I mean keeping your energy at a high level for a consistent period of time, as often as possible or for as long as possible. Hindi movie songs do not help. They may give you a temporary high. They may probably shift your focus from negative to positive. But they will not bring you on the right track. They will never bring you in the correct or desired direction. So, if you just listen to songs while traveling from point A to point B, for example, if you're driving or riding a bike from point A to point B, and all you do during that 1 hour drive is listen to music, you are not really elevating yourself. You are in fact being in the same state, or most often going energetically downwards. So maybe you can start by listening to music for 10 minutes and then consciously stop it and then live that drive, live that ride, live that journey. Be in the moment. When you listen to music, especially songs from movies, you are not being in the present. You are not living in the moment. You are creating hypothetical scenarios about something that you lack in your life. This is a separate discussion altogether. But live in the moment. Meditate. Extremely important. Do not devalue meditation. Meditate once every at least 8 or 12 hours, at least once in a day. Somewhere in the first half of the day. Take out 5 minutes and do it.